I'm making some bowl stuffers for Christmas, and I wanted a reindeer because in the 90s when I was in a craft mall, I had a pattern, and then I made a lot of those little reindeers. They were made into ornaments, and they were cloth ornaments, and they sold like crazy. I no longer have that pattern. I don't know what I've done with it. I kind of got out of crafting when I bought a business and had to run that. It was just too much. I gave out, I mean, I just sold a lot of my craft stuff and wished I had it all still. But anyways, I made a pattern, and I don't know what it's going to look like, but I used, I think it was, what was her name, Melody, on my other dough bowl with the crow. She said to draw the pattern off here and sew around it and then cut it out. Well, I took that and I drew it off, and I've sewn around it. It has black thread, so you really can't see it. Now I'm going to cut it out, and I left it open right up here. My fingernails are always dirty because they're in paint and stain. Anyways, I left this open to where I could stuff it, and I'm going to go outside, and it's cold and windy today, of all days, and get me some little sticks for the antlers. Yeah. But that's what I'm working on right now. Well, I have it turned inside out, and that did make it much easier to do, just sewing around the material instead of cutting it out. Because if I'd have cut, like if I had taken my material and cut right along here, then my inseam would have been in here. It would have made it smaller. That was so easy just to trace that and sew around it on the lines. The only thing I would suggest not to use a big magic marker. As you can see, it kind of come through. Probably a pencil or some chalk or a sewing pen or a pencil. I had one in white. I should have used that. But anyways, I don't think it's going to show too bad. And this is the only color of material I had to kind of resemble a deer. I mean, it's kind of a camel color, you know, but I might put some coffee stain on it. I'm not sure. But right now I'm going to stuff it, and, well, right now I'm going to go outside and find me some sticks because I got to have that before I stuff it. Alright, well, I got it stuffed, and I put the stuffing down in here and about up to there, and then I stuffed the ears and then brought it on up. And here's what I left open. And I went outside and picked some, or cut off some little branches. And I want, these are the two I think I'm going to use. I don't have very many trees, so I don't have a lot of choice. I think I'm going to use those. So I have my glue gun hot and ready to go. I'm going to run some glue right there. I'm going to hold it for a second. Probably need a little bit right there. Oh my, oh, I see, it's hung up on my heat gun. My glue gun is hung up on the heat gun. Gotta untwist them. Don't fall, stay there. Okay. And then the next one, what was it? This one? No, this one. Okay, I'll put him like that. I didn't think it'd be that hard to find the little twigs. Of course, I used to have more trees when I lived in town. And out here in the middle of nowhere, you're lucky to get trees. We lost 2 of them this summer due to, I think, those boar beetles or boar worms or something. They had little holes all over them. Our trees just all died out. We had to cut them down. That's what we had in our backyard. One of them was the, what is it, mimosa tree? Mimosa or mimosa? It was so pretty. It's gone. Okay, from there, I went through my wood stuff, and I remember I used to use the plugs that you know, where somebody put a screw in and make it be indented, and you use the plug to cover it. I used to have a whole bunch of those, but this is all the stuff I had left. And so I picked a few things out of that. I had this at first, no. Then I tried this, and I thought, well, that's not bad. And then I had the little wood button. I thought, well, I could paint that black. That's not bad. I could put some filler in that. Or I could just use a black button or a red button. I want a black nose. I'm not going for Rudolph. And then I remembered that I had bought a bunch of half rounds, different sizes, on Amazon. And I went digging through my wood items, and I found those. So I am going to, that's what I ended up liking. Now, a lot of people paint really nice eyes, you know, and all that, but I'm just probably going to use black dots. I want to keep this simple. And I will use some pink or something for the cheeks. But right now, I'm going to paint my nose and figure out what else I'm going to use. With the color for the cheeks, and really how I'm going to do the eyeballs. I don't know. Let's see. I was looking for a brush. There's a brush. Like if I stuck that down in some paint and just dotted it right here and right here. Or does it need to go up further? Oh, it probably needs to go right here and right there. Oh, you guys don't care. Just get the thing finished, right? Okay. I'll be back. All right, my eyes are dry, and I've gathered up a few things that I think I might use, but I want to go around the edges on the deer. So I got this Distress Ink by Tim Holtz. It's the walnut. Yeah, it's walnut. And just a brush here, makeup brush from the Dollar Tree. So I'm going to do that. Okay, here it goes. Oh, okay. It's working pretty good. I don't know if y'all can see it. But it is shadowing it and making it look old around the edges. A little more right in there. Am I out of frame? Y'all see what that's doing? It's kind of distressing it, making it look older. I forgot to put pink for the cheeks. I need to do that. Well, I just won't go any further with this. Okay, I like the way that looks. That looks better than just plain. Okay, can y'all see that? Alright, I'm be back. I'm going to get something for the cheeks because I don't know what it will be, but I got to find something. I don't want a lot, just a touch. Alright, I found another stamp pad, and it's a pink by Color Box Raspberry. Here it goes. Oh yeah, that's working good. I don't want a lot. And this is another makeup brush from the Dollar Tree. I get them, I forget to use them, I turn around and I thought, I'm going to try those, and they are working perfect for this. Alright, I like the way that looks. I like the dark and just a little bit of pink for the cheeks. And, you know, I was thinking you could, like on the eyes here, I have beads, all kinds of beads. I could have put like little black beads there, but I just like it with that. But you could do that also. Well, I don't know how that goes back on there. Alright, now I've got to start decorating it, and I got some, there it is. I know I want to start with some moss. Can't tell if my camera's at the right angle or... Sorry, guys. Do I need to scoot my table a little bit? There. I'm going to put a little bit of that right in there. I may not have enough. Probably need a little more. Just a little more. Okay, kind of want that all together. Yeah. Push it down into it a little bit. I'm going to need a haircut. Okay. Get that mess off the table. Now what? I could use a piece of that. And gnat again. Gnats have came back. I don't know. Let me see. Try some of this. Took 2 little clips of it. It's not going to take a lot of anything. It's not very dark. Doesn't show up very well. I figure out what else to do with it. I did find this little bow down in my bottom of the box. It's fallen off of something. We'll see about that. Has a piece of this kind of greenery on it and just a red bead. No, it's too big. I don't like that. Maybe just a little sprig of this. Yeah, I think I'm liking that. And then maybe add a bow. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to try this with a little bow. I think I heard my husband come in. Probably wanting some lunch. And then, let's see. I don't know. A reindeer, I don't know. I don't think he needs a bow. Set that one down. Has some pine cones. There's a baby pine cone. Where'd you go? There's one. Well, guys, I'm going to play around with it for a little bit because if I stay on here doing it, the video will be way too long. But you can see the kind of things that I'm working with. You saw the ink around here and on the cheeks. And I'm going to try to finish it up and see what I can do. And I'll be right back. Okay, I think I got this up here decorated the way I wanted it. I put a little more down here and put 2 little pine cones, 2 little bells, and some pipberry type things in the greenery. And then I decided he still looked a little plain. So I'm going to try, I have some embroidery floss here. You wouldn't believe what it took to find the black. I got this box out here because I knew where it was. And there was no black in here. So I went to looking for, I got 3 big old baggies full of brand new stuff like that. 2 bags was 50 cents and one was $1. So for $2, I got 3 baggies. I mean, gallon-sized baggies full of that. But I almost didn't find a black in it. So, but I've made a knot here and I'm running it through the back. I'm trying to come up near the middle of the nose. I don't want to push that off, but I think that is the middle if I can get it to go through there. My needle, it had to be big to get this through there, and it's not sharp. It'll come, it's just going to take me a bit to get it through there. It's probably got a lot of, there it came. That's not quite, right there, that's the middle. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think that just kind of set it off. Okay, so I'll bring it back here. And I'm going to tie it off somewhere, somehow. Because my needle, like I said, is not sharp. Whoa. Just about slipped that off of there. Okay, make sure that's in the middle. pull it tight, a little tight. Is that tight enough? I think so. Okay. Trying to do this, hang on to it, and film, staying where I'm filming is. Let's see, did I get it? It's good enough. It looks cute. Yeah, I like that. So I'll tie that again. Well, I've been staining some cloth, you'll see here in a minute, and my hands are brown. Okay, that's all right. I like the way, I think that made it look better. I think it looks cute now. It's ready to go. It's finished. Oh, and I did put some little eyebrows on him. And I don't know if I should put a dot of white. You know, I could try it, and if it didn't work, I can always go back over it with black. Oh, I know. I have a acrylic pen, I think, in white. Oh, hang on, guys. Let me grab it. Where's my pens? Here they are. I had it out. That's what I done the eyebrows with, was the black. That's the thick side. There's the thin side. All right, let's just see. Don't work. Like I said, I can cover it up if it doesn't work. Yeah, I like that. All right, that one is finished. Now, on to my next project. So for my next project, I needed some muslin coffee dyed. So I mixed up some hot water, a little bit of hot water with some instant coffee in it, and squished this around in there real good. And I pulled it up because there'd be pulled up like that, and there'd be white spots. So, I mean, it looks like there's white spots now in the camera, but there's not. Anyways, I got it good and saturated. What I'll do now is I will wring it out, and what I have left down in there for wringing out, I'm just going to go ahead and put in my jar with the cinnamon and coffee mixture, so not to waste it. It's half full, and that ought to probably fill it on up. But I'll have to take this outside and let it dry before I can start my next project. Okay, I got it outside, hung up and drying, and I had that much coffee left, and it's probably more than will go in here. Whoa, yeah. I need to find another jar and save that. But anyways, making use, not gonna throw it out. Okay, my material's now dry, and I did double my material right here, and I did go over it with my little iron too, because it was kind of wrinkled up, so went over it, and then I found me a gingerbread pattern on the internet that I liked. Well, no, actually I found this one on Silhouette Studio, and I just resized it and printed it out, or cut it out in cardstock, so I'll have the pattern, and I'll now put that up there with my patterns, and I'll have it when I want it again. And I'm just pinning this here. I have a double layer of my material, and I pinned it together, and now I will take it to my machine, my sewing machine, and just follow the outline here, and try to, I put marks here, so I try to remember not to just whoosh, sew it up. So I'm going to go do that, and then bring it back in here and start working on it. I've sewn around my pattern, and I remember to leave this open. I need to cut those strings. So, but I did make a little clip there, but I didn't hit the seam, and I made a small one there, and I thought I made one there. but I don't want to hit where I've sewn. That'll just help it turn some. And now I'll take it and turn it inside out. Or right side out, is it? And then I'll stuff it. And then, I don't know. Yeah, I'll probably hot glue it. I better put my hot glue on. But I'll have to stuff it first. But I'm not going to have you sit here and watch me turn this inside out. It's not going to be that hard. It just takes a little bit. Once you get it started, it usually starts really coming. So anyways, I'm going to turn this inside out and start stuffing it. Okay, I have him stuffed, and I kind of darkened him on the back side. Let's see. I went around with a little, because, you know, gingerbread cookies or whatever have kind of a red cast to them. So I'm putting a little bit of that. That's the Vintage Photo. Is that what that is? Yeah, Vintage Photo. Did I grab the wrong one or the right one? Yeah. And so I'm going to put some of this on first. Put that kind of red cast to him. And then I'm going to go back with the walnut stain and darken him up. And just not add any to it and kind of go all over him. I'll need a little. There. I think that makes him look pretty old and tattered. Primitive. Alright, now I need some pink on his cheeks. Don't want too much. Okay, that's good for that. Now, his eyes. I think I'm going to just try using these acrylic markers to do the eyes and stuff with. Let's get the black. Okay, probably, whoops, wrong end again. Thinking about right there and hoping it doesn't bleed on this material. And he needs some eyelash or eyebrows. Let's see. Yeah. Should have went over more. I could have done that with a well, guess what? His back side's going to be the front. Because I didn't like that at all. I think I could have used a paintbrush better. All right. Well, he might need a mouth. I don't know. Okay. I may have to use some paint on that. It's not really showing up. Let me try this on the back side. Yeah, I kind of like that. A little wisp of hair. And I don't like the white in it unless I use the paint. So I'm going to cover that white up. Not a lot you can do to them. All right, let's put a bow around his, or this around his neck. Down like that. Okay. Then I got some little jingle bells or buttons on him. See how that looks. I tried to rust these with vinegar and salt and peroxide. It just didn't work for me. I mean, I got a little color on them, not much. Probably don't need over 2 of those, I don't think, but we'll see. You could put buttons or beads on the front. Kind of crooked. There. That's about all you can do to a gingerbread. Where's my scissors? Right in front of me. That's a little long. Okay, that's the way he turned out. I'm not really loving his face, but I don't think really notice once I get it all put together. Okay, I thought I'd add in. I did this on video, and you've already seen that, but I decided I wanted his head a little rounder and him to be a little plumper. So I revised the pattern, and I'm also cutting out a snowman. So I'm heading for the sewing machine now. Okay, I'm making a snowman. I cut out the pattern, and trace it on my material, and I'm using the same material I used for the gingerbread because I wanted it a little distressed looking. Where the gingerbread guy, I darken it up. Here's the other pattern I done. I don't know if it looks any better, but I'll do it up and see how it looks. But here's the snowman, and I took one of these wooden skewers, and I cut the very tip off, and I've painted it with orange. It's still a little wet, and I hope I have my glue gun on. It needs some arms, so here's some of the tree limbs that I got out for when I done the reindeer. Yeah, the reindeer. So he needs maybe, I think that one would work. I cut it off right there. Let me see how that would. And right here, maybe there. Now I need something small like that, another one. Well, I may have to just use that. Is that the right length? Don't know where, let's see, his neck is, get your head over. It's kind of crooked. Okay, I want about the same length. So, we'll go about right in there. It's not going to be, I don't think I have another one that has, nope, that's it. All I have, so this will have to work. Or maybe that one that I cut off of there. Cut this little piece off here. We'll see. Okay. Some there and there. I actually like that thinner piece better. Nope. Okay, where does it go? Probably about right in here. Well, I want to put a scarf on him, so I probably ought to put that on and do the face first so I can figure out where to put those. But that's what I did, just little limbs. So now I'll go find something for the scarf, and we'll do his face. And I've got to get my paint out and everything. I thought I was just going to stick his arms on, but I think I need to do all that before I do anything else. So let me go find the supplies that I need. Okay, I think his nose is too bright. So I'm just going to put a little bit of this wax. Tone it down. Brown wax on it. I have to make sure I get my hands good and clean before I go touch it stuff. Hope that helps. Yeah, that toned it down quite a bit. Okay, I thought I had a wipe out. I don't see it. I'm going to put his nose on first so I'll know where to put his eyes. Or maybe I should put his scarf on first. Okay, I've picked this out. It's just kind of a blackish brown. Figure out which side to use. I don't like the shape of that one. I don't think it really matters. Boy, it is windy outside today. Okay. All right, his nose, probably about right in there. Put it on with glue, hot glue. Too much. Man, that's tiny. Gotta get it turned around before it dries. Hope I got that in there good with the glue. All right, that's glued on. Now, the eyes, I thought I would try to do more of ovals. So I got this out, and I did try it on a piece of this muslin, the scrap. I'll do it one more time. Yeah, I think I can do an oval like that. So, okay, probably kind of scary because once it's on, it is on. Okay, I think that's good. And now he needs some eyebrows. I wished I could find my thin Sharpie, because this actually goes pretty thick. I'll try to do it real lightly. Am I in frame? Okay, I'm just going to leave that like that. That's good. Where's my cap? I'm not going to keep trying to go over it. I think I'm going to try to find some buttons or something for here. Now, what do I do with, he doesn't have a hat. Don't know what else to do. Okay, I'm going to stop the video and see if I can find something for a hat, or maybe just leave it. I don't know. Or I definitely know he needs something on here. And, oh, I forgot his arms. What did I do with them? That's what I was coming back for. All right, let's see where to put those. I kind of need something to kind of stand him up just a little so I can see where to position the arms. About like right there. Yeah. Don't really like that glue showing, but that's, maybe I can wipe some off. I have to hold it. I got a gnat. Boy, I want to hit it. Yeah, just land right there. If you weren't on there, I'd hit you. Get away. There's no food in here. I don't even know why they're in here. All right, now, probably right in there. Ow. You know what I really should have done is made a little slit right there, just a tiny little slit, and stuck those in there. And that way they'd be a lot more permanent because it'd be stuck to the stuffing. But it's too late now. Okay. All right, I'm going to go find something to put down here and figure out whether I'm going to, I don't think I'm going to put a hat on him. He needs his little rosy cheeks. Yeah. Okay, I want to go find something to put right through here. I don't know where my buttons are, but I'll find something. Here they are, all finished, and I actually made these to go in my dough bowl, but I didn't want to tear it apart because it has all my fall decor in it. And I found this little tin box that I had bought at the thrift store. It's really old. I mean, it's old. And I think I gave $3 for it. You can't really see it. It's stuffed with all these. But as you can see, I have two different styles of gingerbread. Here's the first one I made. And then I kind of revised the pattern and made the head a little more round, but when I sewed it up, it just didn't stay round like I liked it. So I actually think I like the first pattern better. And I put little bells on him, and then I found some buttons to put on this one. And then on my little snowman, I'm still contemplating on whether it needs a hat or not. And I found some little buttons to put on him with his stick arms. And then here's the reindeer that I made. I think he turned out really cute. And then I made that candy cane last year in a video. But that's how they turned out. And I hope y'all make some because they're really fun to make and they're cute, primitive, rustic decor. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and until the next one, we'll see you later.